Hello friends and family, and welcome to my channel. You know, I have never done any video about Nepenthes, and I think now is the right time. This tray I have here is a seed sown Nepenthes mix from 18 to 20 month old or something, and it bears the fantastic name of Nepenthes cushiensis red X, Nepenthes giant Viking X, Ampullaria green. Easy name, isn't it? So just to get a short resume what this is. That's Ampullaria and mirabilis is both lowland Nepenthes, and they have created the cushiensis clone in nature, so that's a natural hybrid. And in captivity, mirabilis var globosa, which is called the giant Viking, is crossed with Ampullaria green to give I couldn't find if there's a name for that, but anyway, this natural hybrid with this man-made hybrid is crossed to get this very long and very advanced Latin name. But anyway, they are hybrids from seed, which has 4 different grandparents, as we usually have. That means that they are very different in how they look. So for example, I have one which is a little bit of a favorite. Just have some dead pictures on it. This one, which has very red looking leaves and very red pictures, looks really good actually. And we can show the total opposite, a small one with dark green leaves and light green pictures. And so it goes on. Here we have more red on the leaves and less red on the pictures. So all of them is different. They have been in this pots and in this little humidity kind of tent for 1.5 years now, and they are desperate for repotting. That's why I have some dead pictures to take care of as well. What I noticed was that in some of the pots there have been growing sphagnum moss, and in some not. And actually, if I look through them, the most healthy ones is covered in long fiber sphagnum moss from New Zealand. So my idea is to repot in pure dead New Zealand long fiber sphagnum moss and add a little bit of live sphagnum moss to it. I think under my conditions it works good, as you can see. So I'm gonna prepare repotting and get back to you. So almost prepared. I have my long fiber sphagnum moss. This stuff is getting really expensive nowadays. That's like gold. But on the other hand, it grows really nice plants. Different sizes of pots, big for the biggest one, medium for the medium one, and small for the small ones, obviously. My own sphagnum moss grow chamber everybody should really have a box of live sphagnum moss, and it's so easy. So the sphagnum moss, it's long fiber New Zealand sphagnum moss, and these are normally dead or how do you say, sterilized, so they should not be able to sprout. But lucky me, I had a bad batch, so that's good. And this is the quality one is looking for. Let's see if I can see you. Just long, nice pieces of sphagnum and not much dust in it. So this is, yeah, I'm really happy with this bag. What I'm doing now, I'm soaking it to make sure that it's totally soaked, but how do you say, wet but not soaked maybe. It should be thoroughly wet, but it should not be dripping. What I do is, look at this quality, that's really nice. What I do when I use it, I just take a bunch of it. Now it's perfect. Okay. So let's try one of the big ones. So a bucket of reverse osmosis water, and we're gonna start to repot the biggest one. That's just water from the pictures. So what I do, I rinse it good in the bucket, and trying to get as much old substrate off as possible. This got really messy. Try to get a little bit more off without damaging the roots too much. That's good enough. Okay, so all the roots exposed and very little old substrate left. So I take my sphagnum moss and I wrap it around the root ball like this. Keep on wrapping until there's enough of it. I think for this pot I need to put a little bit underneath. And now I can rinse some of the live sphagnum moss to use for my other ones. Or some old leaves from when the plant was younger. It's good to remove all dead parts and all parts not looking perfectly healthy. Something like that. First one done. So the first Nepenthes hybrid is potted up now. I have 16 more to go, so I guess I won't bore you with repeating it 16 times, but I will get back to you as soon as everything is done, okay? So 3 hours of repotting is done. I'm really happy with it. I got out of sphagnum moss again, but this enclosure and this substrate will make me through at least 1.5 years before I need to find another solution. So I'm fairly happy with that. So most of the sphagnum has been rinsed from the small decomposed parts, and the bigger parts I can reuse. If you want to know what I'm reusing it for, please subscribe to my channel. So the work is done. I'm very happy with the result. It looks amazing, and it will be able to stay like this for at least a year, so I'm looking forward to see it develop. The tank I'm using is an old aquarium I got for free from a friend, which I have modified into terrarium. So what's left to do for best possible growing is reflective foil around 3 sides, and of course some doors, which I'm going to pick up tomorrow. So you've been watching Green Machine Sweden. Thanks a lot for that. Take care, stay safe, bye.